show you how great I am.
I'm gonna float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. I am the king of the world.
G5 Jeff TV, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video, support your boy. Support good content at all times. All social media is in the description box, and please hit that bell icon so you can be notified when I drop that heat. This video is sponsored by my boy Fast Classic. His mixtape is in the description box. It's free of charge. Definitely give him a download, give him a listen. It's one of my personal favorites. And this video is also sponsored by my boy Matt. Definitely check his apparel out on IG at WeAllFrom, WeAllFrom. Now, Saturday that just passed, Jermall Charlo got a hard-fought victory over Matt Korobov. And I want to take a different approach with this video. All right, I want to take a different approach. Jermall Charlo, of course, he's been in the headlines for a long period of time because he is basically the mandatory for Canelo Alvarez, but then he was also mandated to fight Triple G. And people were starting to say that Jermall Charlo was getting ducked. Triple G don't want no smoke. Canelo don't want no smoke. He's getting the boogeyman status. Now, I actually want to give Jermall Charlo a lot of props. Whole lot of props. And see, this is why I wait and do my videos. I don't do immediate reactions because I feel like you don't have time to really get your thoughts together. More information might come out. I'd rather do it this way just to put out a more detailed video. Now, I don't think some people understand what Jermall Charlo did on Saturday. Let me break it down. At that time, Jermall Charlo just watched his brother take a loss, which, watching it live, 9 out of 10 people thought it was a robbery. The crowd thought it was a robbery. The announcers thought it was a robbery. I was watching the fight live and I didn't score it. And I was texting back and forth with my boy, The Blunt Truth. Y'all be seeing him on pretty much all of the videos in the comment section. The Blunt Truth, that's my guy. What's up with you? And me and him was texting back and forth. It was just like, yeah, like Jermall Charlo won that fight. And I remember saying to The Blunt Truth, I was like, listen, I said, Tony Harrison boxed beautiful, but somebody forgot to tell him he had to fight. That's exactly what I said to him. So Jermall Charlo had to watch his brother take his first loss of his career, and damn near everybody thought it was a robbery at the time. If you watch Jermall Charlo walk to the ring, he looked dejected, like he looked like a deer in headlights. He wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't right. So emotionally and mentally, he had to go through that. Okay. Number 2, Matt Korobov was a late replacement. Late replacements can always be tricky. That's number 2. Number 3, Matt Korobov is a southpaw. And you could say, yeah, Jermall Charlo was training for a southpaw with Willie Monroe Jr. Willie Monroe Jr. is a southpaw and Matt Korobov is a southpaw. It's two completely different fighters. The stance may be the same, but it's two completely different fighters. Jermall Charlo had to deal with that. And on top of that, Matt Korobov was giving him the business early in the fight. He was landing all types of straight left hands, right hands. Matt Korobov, you can argue that he won the first 4 rounds of this fight. So the fact that Jermall Charlo admitted that he didn't watch no tape on Matt Korobov, which is another Mayweather effect, and I'm going to get into that in another video. But the fact that Jermall Charlo had to make in-game adjustments, in-fight adjustments against a southpaw that has a different style from the style that you originally was training for, and the fact that you had to deal with your brother taking a loss for the first time and it looked like it was a robbery, Jermall Charlo showed me that he got it. Because a lot of this game is mental. I haven't seen a fighter go through that much mental before a fight and during a fight. Jermall Charlo was the goods. Now, he was given this main event billing, and this is one of those situations where it's a no-win situation. If Jermall Charlo would have blew out Matt Korobov, everybody would have said, oh, well, it was a late replacement. That's what he was supposed to do. Matt Korobov ain't beat nobody. Jermall Charlo ain't do nothing special. But then you got a situation where Matt Korobov came to fight, and he fought well, very well. Now, Jermall Charlo's overrated. He's a bum. Triple G will tear him apart. Canelo will tear him apart. Nobody's ducking this guy. He's no boogeyman. You seen how he look against Matt Korobov. He got exposed. And listen, I'm not here to knock the next person's opinion. If you think Jermall Charlo got exposed against Matt Korobov, cool. If you think Triple G is going to knock Jermall Charlo smooth the fuck out and expose him, cool. If you think Jermall Charlo ain't got a chance at Canelo Alvarez after watching Jermall Charlo fight Matt Korobov, cool. That's your opinion? Cool. I have no problem with it. But you can't deny the fact that the man had to watch his twin brother lose minutes before he had to walk into the ring. So I'm pretty sure he probably seen his brother really emotional before he went out. And to further prove that point, they interviewed Ronnie Shields in between rounds. And it was after a round. And the announcer asked Ronnie Shields, was Jermall Charlo affected by the Jermall Charlo loss? And he said, yeah, he was. He said, and I had to talk to him. So everything that I'm saying is facts. He was affected by his twin brother losing. But see, Jermall Charlo could have just grabbed his ball and went home. Could have just packed it in. But he went in there, showed that he was mentally tough. He showed that he was physically tough. He showed that he can make adjustments inside of the ring. And Ronnie Shields did a great job in that Jermall Charlo fight. Gave him all the right advice, told him exactly what he needed to do. And the first thing that Jermall Charlo did was get his feet together, get his foot game together. When you're a traditional fighter and you're fighting a southpaw, foot positioning is the most important thing before you can even get started with your attack. And Jermall Charlo started doing that. No matter how you feel about Jermall Charlo, what Jermall Charlo did on Saturday was an amazing thing. And he needs to get credit for that. That's separate from whether you thought he was exposed or not. That's separate from how you feel he would do against a Triple G or Canelo Alvarez. I think people need to acknowledge what he did Saturday. And if anybody thinks that Matt Korobov was a bum prior to the fight, you don't know your boxing. If you think he's a bum now, you don't know your boxing. Matt Korobov is the guy that Peter Quillin ducked and gave his title up for just so he wouldn't have to face him. And Peter Quillin's career has not been the same since then. Peter Quillin dropped that belt because it was the middle of a turf war between basically Al Heyman and everybody else. Al Heyman wanted Peter Quillin to drop that belt because Al Heyman didn't want to work with another promoter. Peter Quillen dropped that belt for Al Heyman. He could say it was family issues and things like that. It might have been. But Al Heyman didn't want him to take that fight. And Peter Quillen ain't been the same since. And I'm a Peter Quillen fan. He ain't been the same since. But Matt Korobov is the guy that Peter Quillen ducked. So the fact that Jermall Charlo not only took on Matt Korobov, but took on Matt Korobov as a late replacement, that says a lot about Jermall Charlo. You got to give a man props. At the end of the day, he showed toughness, mental and physical, and he showed that he has a high boxing IQ, and had enough physical and mental energy in the 12th round to damn near get Matt Korobov up out of there. If y'all thought Jermall Charlo was the boogeyman before the fight, y'all should really think that he's the boogeyman now at 160, because even with the cards stacked against him, he came out on top, and he didn't fight bad at all against Matt Korobov. Matt Korobov is just good competition. Y'all keep that in mind. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. G5Jeff TV. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Please share this video. Support your boy. Support good content at all times. I appreciate y'all. Peace.